Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Honey, this is going to be a quick little chit chat about nothing, about something. When I tell y'all I am so unprepared, I am completely, I am completely unprepared. Okay. Mainly because let me pop on screen. Now, look, I just woke up from a little nap. Okay, so I don't want no judgment around here. I like myself, but I just do not feel prepared for this live. However, I was supposed to be live yesterday, and then yesterday was crazy because all the comments from the Destiny interview shifted my energy. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait, and I'll prepare for my live tomorrow, which would have been today. And then today has been a crazy day, and I fell asleep. And the time when I was supposed to be pulling stories and pulling this and pulling that, pulling details and graphics and, how I usually do, I didn't do all that. And I was going to cancel, okay? Because y'all know tonight the panel was, the panel was on Niecy channel tonight. And I'm like, girl, you don't have the graphics ready. You have not pulled each story. I'm going to have to go to the Jasmine brand and, read from there. And I hate, what I'm saying, just reading from the website or whatever. I like to have my own thought process pulled out, and I don't have any of that, y'all. So we're gonna get through this because I am a consummate professional, okay? But however, I still want to discuss seeing these people right here and whatnot, because this is what I was basing myself on anyway. Okay, anyway, it is gonna be pretty with pictures. Okay, but I'm still here, and y'all still here. And the point of me doing this whole let you chat about nothing about something was so that whatever things y'all also wanted to talk about, put it in the comment section. I don't want to always have to, have all these stories pulled, because sometimes y'all want chit chat about nothing or about something, okay? And that's what this was supposed to be yesterday, but we're gonna see what it is today, okay? So again, if y'all have questions, if y'all have things y'all have seen in the news, in the gossip blogs or whatever that y'all want to discuss, we can do that too. But I'm gonna try to touch on each of these people and what we got going on. And, we're going to be done around here, in about an hour, so that I can go ahead and hop over on the panel for the late first panel tonight for our every Thursday live chit chat. Okay. But thank y'all for being here. Make sure to be subscribed around here. Subscribe to my channel. Okay. To become a whole JayBirds, dun, 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 and whatnot. Okay. Do not forget to like the video. If you're already in here, you should already have liked it. Okay. Please comment in the comment section, because this is a conversation. Okay. If y'all not going to talk to me, then what's the point of having a live? Okay, the live is for the commentary between me and myself, and between you and yourself, and between us. Okay, so please do not hesitate to comment in the comment section, but be respectful. Okay, we ain't gonna play them. We don't play them games around here. Y'all know, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and Twitter. Look, follow me on IG and Twitter. I have just started doing reels on IG, like doing voiceovers for stuff. It is hilarious. Okay, it is very, very hilarious to me. Okay, I'm like, they should have never allowed me to figure out how to do reels, because now I'm reeling everything around here, and I'd be like, just talk about it, but whatnot. The first thing I do want to kind of get into is, who do I want to start with? Oh, first of all, I have to acknowledge my folks who are here, okay, which I'm always supposed to do. I always want to give y'all some acknowledgement, okay. Hey, Tony Robinson, she's a member, or he, I think it's she, I don't know, could Tony could be the or, I'm not sure, okay, but hello to everyone who around here, okay. Hey, Rain, y'all know Rain, that's my friend, that's my friend, yeah, because that's my thing, I like to acknowledge people I know in real life, okay. I know Rain in real life, okay. I've heard story times of me and Rain hanging out, that's my friend. But hello, hey, Ma, y'all know, that's my mama. She birthed me. Okay. Anyway, but hello to everyone that is here in the live, those who will be here for the read of the play. Okay. Sister Funkenstein, not Frankenstein. That's something different. Okay. But yeah. Let's look, my mama, just sit back and chill out. Mom is the head moderator around here. She posting all the things. I'm like, but you can just sit back and chill out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mama. But she's the head mod, and that's what matters. Anyway, but hey. Is Jaylee your real name? Yes. My real first name is absolutely Jaylee. Born with it. I've been on IG Live just about all day. Now I need something to take my man off the happiness. I ain't been on IG, much like that. Like that. But y'all know my channel is not for the heaviness of the things going on in the world. So if you want to relax and chill out, come on around here. Okay, hey from Dallas. Hey, hello. Hi Tiffany, who's a member. Hi Jane. I think is it Jimmy or Jamie? I think I asked this question before and I was told yes, it's I don't know, but hey member. Okay. Hello. Okay. Hey, Mrs. GCF, who's also a member. Okay. We love our members because, again, that's just the way to support your fellow JayBird. Not JayBird, I am Jaylee. To support your fellow YouTuber. Okay. I want to discuss, let's get into the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. Because they was around here with, gotta add the same thing twice. They had done their own trying to pop stuff off and get to I'm trying to get to. We know the Housewives had done 2 separate photos promotional, okay, for their show. Y'all know Real Housewives of Atlanta come back on this Sunday. Yes, I will for sure be reviewing absolutely. Okay. I have not decided if I want to do like a live after show review or full out review of everything. I'm not sure, but it comes on this Sunday. I'll decide by Saturday if I'm going to do a live after show, like after the episode goes off, which I probably will, just to get it over and done with or whatnot. So we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen. Make sure y'all come on around here, okay, and see the stuff. But we seen the first little look they had out. And while we all said, oh, they look nice, we also felt like it's real basic. Okay, it's a blank screen and 2 chairs. Now, what I find weird about at least the first thing that we seen, let's see, do a live. Oh, Jamie. Thank you. It's Jamie. I think that she told me before what it was. Not can I remember Jamie, because it's the Y. It's the why, okay? I be trying my best not to, you know what I'm saying, not do stuff. Do a live after show, keep it tight and cute. And I was like, oh, thank you. Keep it tight and cute, okay? So Sundays will probably be a live after show chit chat. It may not just be a full breakdown of scene by scene, but we can talk about it, okay? So the first look of them in the dresses is, this look colorful, they look golds and silvers and grays. I feel like it was a blank background. I feel like Bravo could have invested in at least a good backdrop. Most of these, shows when they have promotional photos, they have, a green screen behind them and put something up. For me, what was bullshitty about it was the background was just plain. You could have it could have been Hawaii, somewhere in Atlanta. It could have been something better than this, because the shot that they did in the all white, okay, it's the looks, but it's also the peach in the back, okay? It's just a little bit better, okay? To me, the first one, which of them in color, in the colorful dresses, it looks a bit old. The second one that we have found out that they paid for out themselves out of pocket, okay? And this is another part of me saying, this is another part of me saying how I forgot, I'll be reading stuff and I'll be forgetting stuff. That's how I'm trying to keep my thought process together. The first look, which isn't bad, I always felt like y'all on bull crap because Bravo know they can do better than this, because I lost my train of thought. And the second white look to me looks better based on them doing it themselves. Now, a lot of folk was saying it's not fair that they had to do their own shoot. It's not fair. They had to do this, that, or the other. And I'm trying to look for the text, not the text, honey, the tweets. The guy who, Anthony Dominic, who brought up that people were asking him about the looks and about, who did what and what not. He was one who said that the Housewives shot their own self-funded promo. It's coming soon. You still get the Bravo one. That's the old videos, returning ladies, blah, blah, blah. But they took it into their own hands. So the ladies pulled themselves together, booked their own shoot, and did the look of them in the white. He also brought up how Marla was the only housewife who posted the gray photo on IG. The other women agreed the peach one was the one they wanted, and there was retouching done. They added Marlo in. Okay, Marlo wasn't there at first. So Marlo was put her in the picture. Because we also seen the little reel they did with them saying pose, pose, pose. Now the looks that they all had to me were amazing in the white outfits. They look much better than we seen of them in the colorful ones. So Sonya Bridges-Ross, who's new this season, Kenya Moore, who's back for multiple seasons, and also Sheree. Her being here was also amazing. I think they all look great, great, great in my opinion. I think I love Sonya's dress. Okay, I love Kenya's suit. I love Sheree look too. It's like they all just look, fancy, fancy, fancy. And then also we have Candy and Candy, Drew and Marlo. And y'all know this is Marlo's first season. And as a housewife holding the peach is what I should say, not her first season on the show. And she looks great. Okay, but I think I love Candy's dress the most. Truthfully, it's really between Candy and Sonya Bridges-Ross. But Kenya's suit also looks great. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, girl, y'all all was really fancy. And sometimes it's a better thing when you get your own stuff together because what works on your body. But I also feel like just the overall feeling of the two looks are different. They look more polished in the white look. They look more fierce in the white look. And while I know a lot of people feeling like, why would they have to spend their own money? Why are they having to do any of that when they are on a hit show that's in their 14th season? You know what I'm saying? We know that the other white shows do not, as far as we know, are not, doing their own promo. We can see Bravo is briefly on some bullshit. However, I don't think people know when you are promoting things on Instagram, usually it is yourself paying for that. The fact that the ladies did not like what Bravo did not mean Bravo was going to do a reshoot for what they would use to promote on IG. What I think is amazingly smart is they said, get our own looks, hire our own photographer, and get some photos taken, for what it is. Because marketing is a part of what we pay for if you are self-employed or if you are, someone who works for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay for your own promotion on social media. So, yeah, the white looks look absolutely great, in my opinion, okay? The one they pay for is way better. Bravo don't put enough effort into Atlanta. I seen someone say, I can't remember who it was, they said they feel like Bravo would say Atlanta does not need to be promoted as much because of how popular it is. And they was saying that in comparison to, let's say, i.e. Beverly Hills. Because we see a lot of push being put into Beverly Hills. We see a lot of promotion for the Dubai ladies who's coming in June 1st. And I feel like that's bullshit. I think they should put the same push behind every franchise, whether it's brand new or whether it's because you want to promote. It's y'all channel. Promote it, whatever. So while I do feel like I don't see issue with the ladies putting together their own shoot to get a promotional picture for their IG to promote on IG. I don't see issue with that. I also don't see issue with them feeling like Bravo should have done better with their own picture. So I do wonder who picked y'all looks. Who, you know what I'm saying, like how much control does the housewives have over what they wear, what the theme is? You know what I'm saying? Because if the theme is, okay, wear either something that's silver, gold, or gray. If these are the looks they chose, then that's on them. The same way I feel like these white outfits, you can tell they all pick their own fits. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm not saying Bravo isn't, on some funny shit recently, because we know that they are, but I also feel like I just need to know who picked the outfits. Who picked the outfit? Who did that? Because whoever picked the outfits for the white looks is amazing. Now, if the ladies don't have control over what they wear, that's the issue for me. They should have control over what they wear. They should only be given a theme or a color scheme or whatever to do, so that way it looks cohesive. But I need to know some different things. Okay, I like the second picture better. I do as well. I'm just mad they had to foot the bill for the new pic. I'm not mad about that, only because they did it to have a different promotional picture on IG. And I do feel like we may not understand how much money each housewife on any of the franchises have to put into their glam. I watch Beverly Hills Housewives as well, and I've seen them go on trips or whatever, and how they have their own glam team, and we don't realize that's coming out of their pocket. You know what I'm saying? When you see, one housewife have a whole, like, even let's say the Married to Medicine ladies, where they went on that trip or whatever, and then Toya's glam team got Anila done, because Anila didn't have a glam team. It wasn't that the show did not provide one for her. A lot of these women bring a glam team with them to look amazingly well on camera. So they foot the bill for that. That's why we say sometimes they be spending more money than they be making, because they have to put money into promoting themselves. So it's a catch-22 to me. I want Bravo to do better. I want Bravo should have known this photo right here ain't the one. This ain't it. Or they should have at least had a better backdrop to it. It's because it's so plain white and it's boring, and it pissed me off. The second look is absolutely better. I like Kenya's look the best. Kenya are killing it, but they all look good. I completely agree. It's right. It's an investment. You know what I'm saying? It is an investment as well. I agree about the looks. Bravo should have done better. The white is awesome. Side note, have you seen Dubai looks? Bravo really needs to step it up for the Atlanta ladies. I have seen the little promo trailer of them walking girl in the desert or whatever, and you can tell they're putting money into it. And I think they're doing it to make people watch it more. People gonna watch Dubai anyway, because even if it's Dubai. But we can't just not put money into Atlanta because it's Atlanta. They've been around for a while. It's bullshit. Don't whisper, say it loud. They lowball black entertainers since forever. Well, yeah, that's what I said. Bravo. There's a difference between Bravo needs to do better, because that's one valid point. Bravo does need to do better. Period. The secondary point is entertainers also have to do their own promotion. And if this is what your job promoter is, the flyer they want to do, if you want something better, you usually do have to pay out of pocket. Like Bravo not paying for the ladies to get makeup done when they're going to do interviews to promote the show. Promotional things is what the whole beef that Monique had with Lee Dames and all them about Precious was. They wanted her to do promotions, but they did not want to pay her, because most entertainers don't get paid for the promotion. And that's what needs to change. If you want me to promotion, I need some money. Okay, I need some money of the need. You can tell Robert didn't invest in Atlanta when you look better. When you look at yes. But this is the thing. The reason that Beverly Hills looked better is because they gave the amazing backdrop. This shit be all green screen. It'd be complete green screen. Somebody like, who put out a basic ass bland ass photo of them with no correct backdrop? Okay, it pisses me off. Beverly Hills gets a new promo shoot every year. I feel like all the ladies do, because we see new photos every year and we talk about it. So to my knowledge, I don't think it's only Beverly Hills. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen the same. Oh, you mean like the intro thing? That part I can't really call. So if that you mean, that may be something different. All the Housewives get better cast photos. I don't watch all of the other stuff. So I can't say that. The Housewives of Atlanta cast paying for TikTok inspired promo supports Nene's claims that Bravo gives Housewives a smaller budget. Kenya picked the outfits. It looks like her style. I don't know. I'm not mad at it because if they didn't do it, who would? The photo was A to the one. A of the man. Okay. I love their looks, but not crazy about the peak background. The cheapest to look a bit. I like it because of the color. You know what I'm saying? But again, they were, it was a white background. Even in the white outfit, they were in a plain background. They added a backdrop. So when you take photos, you use it. I say photos so weirdly. When you take photos, the reason they do a backdrop is because you can then add whatever back there. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I believe it be. Sheree sold a few little jumpsuits to contribute to the not sold a few little jumpsuits. That first pick, while it looked pretty individually, collectively, it looks like they said, okay, y'all, come in close and Candy lean on the chair. They didn't think through this pick. I can see that too. They do this every season to back shows. They did the same to Married to Medicine. I do feel like I haven't seen Married to Medicine. When are they coming back? I think they just finished filming. Well, how would the pick on the left look on the piece backdrop? It wouldn't. But it should have been anything except a plain, white or grayish, background. Because I think if you take the background away from the Beverly Hills Housewives, what does that pick look like? You know what I'm saying? But again, we shall see. I feel like we'll hear more from the ladies this season to see what's going on. Now, they did have, I'm going to share my screen with y'all for ID because we have the taglines for the ladies this season. And I think I like the taglines this season. I may have to just share my screen for a lot of shit because I had stuff saved. Then I ain't around here. I didn't upload anything. So let me share my screen with y'all so y'all can see the tagline of the season for each of the ladies. I did not want to post the video because I don't want to get flagged. Okay, I don't want to get flagged around here. Okay, boom. So Marlo's tagline, okay, as we see, is I always had the juice, but now I got the peach. Marlo has been a friend on the show for a long time. So, the fact that she's had the juice for so long to stay on the show for so long as not a peach holder, she now had the peach. It makes sense, okay? It's amazingly sense made because, again, she does have a peach now. And, it just took her, like 10 seasons, that was it, but it's fine. Okay, but again, she stayed relevant, the whole time, for people was interested. Let's see the next one that we have, which is Sheree Whitfield, Spring, Summer, or September. I'm the one you always remember. I feel like Sheree, who we know I think Sheree may be one of the housewives who has came and gone the most. While Marlo has always been a friend of on the show, I feel like Sheree saying we always remember her. It's like, yeah, because we want to know, Sheree, what you gonna bring us besides some bones? Sheree is a glorified bone collector. And I just want to know, like, are you really going to bring it this season? Okay. I look them joggers, the She by Sheree, the, Tyrone prison boyfriend or whatnot. I'm saying I'm going to see what's going to happen. But I want Sheree to bring something more besides I'm one of the original housewives and I'm back. I feel like Sheree will come back for one season or something and go away again because she hasn't really had a storyline. And I always feel like anyone's storyline has to be more than just I'm just still here. I'm still here. You say I want her to bring something. Even people think Candy boring. Candy still be, interesting enough with other shit going on. But that's why she's been on. Because the crazy thing is Candy is the only cast member who has been on here the longest. Even though she only came on since season 2, she's never not been on since season 2. Whereas we know Nene had left for like a season or so. Sheree, of course, has come and gone. So it's crazy to think that somebody who came on season 2 has lasted on, because Candy's done 13 seasons, which is crazy to me. Let's get on to Kenya Moore. You're always living in the moment when you are the moment. Is Kenya the moment? It's Kenya the moment. And I like Kenya. I'm not a Kenya hater. I'm happy she's around here. As long as Kenya ain't giving us fake Mark Daily story, I love Kenya, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I guess we can say she's a moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's the moment, but I also feel like seeing her like on her IG recently, there is a differentness to Kenya. I don't know if it's because she's finally let go of that fake ass marriage to Mark Daly and she's more free or whatever. But I'm hoping that we get more authentic Kenya and not reality show fake acting foolish Kenya. You know what I'm saying? I want that one. But you know what I'm saying? She's still my girl. Candy, I ain't never skipped a bag. I'm sorry, no, I ain't never skipped a beat or a bag. That's true. Okay. Again, Candy has been the only housewife who has been consistently on this franchise. Now, I also feel like Candy Girl love you to death, but you got one season left after 14. If you come back, 15 should be your send off. Okay, season 15 for Candy should be her. I'm going down by the rivers, down by. Go ahead, down, not die. Okay, not die, but go ahead on Candy in the game and focus on that. Candy needs to leave the franchise because what else can we see? Okay, but that's just on me. But I agree, she ain't never been skipped a beat or a bag, in her damn life, and that's what it is. Drew, I keep you on the edges of your seat. I mean, not really, Drew. And I like Drew too. Look, I like all the women this season. I don't have an issue with nobody. But Drew, I mean, I get this a playoff work because again, the whole wig situation and this thing going on. But Drew never makes me feel like, oh, what you gonna do now? What's next? I'm on the edge of my seat. No, because you've only been around one season. But I do feel like this season it may get real messy. So I hear, Drew may be bringing it this season. We shall see. We then have lastly Sonya Richards Ross. I made the rookie, but this isn't my first race. I can't wait to see her on the season solely because I watched her reality show on WeTV years ago with her husband and family, and they're very entertaining. And so for me, I already know that she can do this. It's just how she will mesh with the other ladies. Okay, that's the part of the way to figure out. I don't know. Let's see. Drew's tagline wasn't giving. I can agree because I didn't get it. Okay. Marlo and Kenny had the best ones. I like Marlo. Marlo's tagline is catchy. She didn't put much thought into it, but it was catchy. I got the juice and I got the peach. Correct. Are you? I don't know. Am I what? I'm so looking forward to seeing her. I don't know. Give me anybody. I forgot. I didn't remember Sheree looks good though. She does. Sheree's headline was truthful. Bravo books her when they produce a boring season and need her to clean up the mess. Okay. Sheree looks amazing. I'll give her that. It's her joggers every going to come out there. I think she had a fashion show this season that we will see. Marla looks like not a rag doll. Girl, what? I can't believe the commentary of the comments of the viewers of Jaylee's Corner does not represent Jaylee. Okay, I forgot and did remember. I hope you bring more this time around before September. more. Is she going to discuss her mom was missing? That she should. She really should. Let's see, not feeling Kenya, but you love Kenya's. Kenya was the moment 10 years ago, not 10 years ago. She's a moment for me. Okay. But it's Kenya. It is, and that's not even a dig at Kenya because we're not gonna act like she's not Kenya anymore. But I'm like, I don't think you're the moment, but you had a moment. Okay. I'll let her have that. I'll give her a clean slate for Kenya. Kenya produces moments and she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Okay, she's gorgeous. I would not be surprised. Bravo use ladies' pictures to promote the show. If they do, send me a check. Bravo. I want my money. I never realized how much she looks like Riley in this photo. Oh, Candy. Let's see. We'll get back to Candy. Candy and the gang to the place to be where strangers become family. Fried chicken and mac and cheese, 3 old ladies recipes. Don't you and your family wanna hang? Girl, that song is so damn catchy. Oh, Riley has always looked like Candy, but Riley never stayed still long enough for us to kind of focus on her. She's always like either I'm a little bit. Let's say her daughter. I agree. She's leaving on a high note. The taglines are horrible. I'm not saying they're not horrible, but it's different. I don't know. That's your opinion. I don't think she should leave. She really they show she is the show's longest. She's the show's OG for right now. True. However, each person who's been on since the first or second or so season, when we're going into season 14, season 15, you probably should go ahead around somewhere. Okay, go ahead around and get out of here. And it's not a diss to Candy, because I still want to see Candy on Candy and the Gang. But unless Candy can, have some kind of relevancy going forward, we should not have her on the show just because she's been in the longest. That's, you know what I'm saying? Candy will ride this Friday to the sunset. She could. Candy didn't lie with the tagline. She's an amazing businesswoman. She is an amazing businesswoman. Not you thinking like y'all know sometimes I'll be on I be on some bullshit. Drop her off by the river. Say, you thought you want to talk about the river? I wasn't, and definitely not Lake Lanier. Oh no, to Drew. Drew was lazy and lame as her. Oh, not she's lazy. Oh God. Okay. If Candy leaves, who will play the neutral role? We shall see. It could be, well, I don't know. Cause yeah, that's true. Honey, we're gonna see what's gonna happen next because I don't know. Let me see. Let me stop trying to see what else I can share with y'all on here. Oh, let's get into, you know what I'm saying? Let me get here. So then they said the ASAP of the Rockies was out here getting caught up in things. Okay. And I'm like, why y'all getting caught up in things or whatever? And I'm like, because it be on bullshit. He be on some bullshit. He be on some bullshit. Where is it? Boom. So they saying, okay, the ASAP Rocky was accused of secretly sending another woman flirty messages behind around his back. Now, I did see this on the Jasmine brand, and they said, okay, that according to reports, a British mother of 3 named Jilly O'Donnell. Girl, what is he doing? Jilly O'Donnell, I'm believe that be. But Jilly O'Donnell, who is a girl, I promise y'all, I be getting texts when I be on live, and it'd be like, no, cut your anger off a little thing. But she's a 45 mother of 3 who says that he has been secretly sending her flirty messages on Instagram for months. Okay. That the conversation with the sundress rapper started in December 2021 and continued until the start of last month. She adds that when ASAP Rocky born Raheem Mayers first messaged her, she had no clue who he was. Because, well, I assume, because I'm assuming this 45-year-old mama of 3 from who's British, may not even be watching what he be doing. Okay. So I was like, why does ASAP Rocky keep getting into the B of the S? Okay. Right. Didn't no one, not all of a sudden he out here doing look, if ASAP Rocky out here doing the most, he's horrible. You're horrible. Because Rihanna is she be in her own bag, chilling. Okay. Right. Don't be messaging Jilly. Okay, the British lady, you know what I'm saying? And you messaging some random woman who was a British with 3 kids, and you got Rihanna? Girl, out here shooting folks. Okay, I'm like, ASAP, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, sir? I don't know. But let's hope that I want to put it back. No, we're gonna put it back there. Oh, we're gonna put it back there because this is where I want to, you know what I'm saying, leave because I don't have no graphics. Okay, so we're gonna leave it here, even if I'm putting up other stories. Let me remove this so we don't have to share it. Because y'all know I'm gonna be around here on the Jasmine brand reading what I'm seeing, okay, of these folks around here. She said that her kids were the ones who told her who he was. Okay, that's Rihanna's boyfriend. And so I just, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Okay, now she said Rocky was persistent and sent out 3 messages over the span of 10 hours. She finally replied, reporting at one point during their alleged back and forth that he tried to fly her to Ukraine to meet him. I was, girl, not the Ukraine. Y'all don't want to meet in America? And because of COVID restrictions, she could not fly to the Ukraine. Okay. And then he said back to her allegedly, what, y'all can travel nowhere? That sucks. This guy here freezing my balls off. The gym here is beautiful though. Y'all want to see y'all want to see Jilly O'Donnell? Let me show y'all Jilly O'Donnell. Okay, let me share my screen with y'all for y'all can see, who this man was around here dealing with. Okay, this is no shade to this lady. This is no shade to this lady, but I feel like I have a responsibility between me and y'all to show y'all, Jilly O'Donnell. And that right there is Jilly O'Donnell. Okay, that is the woman who was saying that A$AP Rocky was all in her DMs, asking her to come out to the Ukraine to see him. I guess so. Say, girl, not Jermaine Dupri. Well, because Jermaine Dupri fucked over Janet. That is very, very true. That's very, very true. But I feel like, he being dumb Diddy. Look, don't be dumb Diddy. And he being dumb and Diddy. And it's stupid. Like, why even do that? Why? I don't get why men cheat. I don't. Because you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to be around here doing any of that. Now, I want to get into Blac Chyna. Okay? I think I put she up there too. So y'all know this trial, honey, going on between Blac Chyna and the peoples and the Kardashian peoples and whatnot. And I feel like Chyna is slowly losing a bit of momentum based on how all of their stories match up. Now we know their stories match up because they're a team. You know what I'm saying? They're a whole little team or whatever. But Rob Kardashian took a stand, okay, to give his testimony about his relationship with Chyna. And Rob said, and this is all according to Jasmine Brand, that one, they had a whole toxic relationship from day one. Then why go to day two? If things start off at day one toxic, I'm leaving. Okay, usually toxic shit come in about 6-7 months in, and you hooked at that point. And you like, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I can't. But he say from day one it was toxic, that he only stayed because with her for their daughter. And I'm like, why stay in something toxic for a child? That's ass backwards. But he then later on said how, but it wasn't anything he wanted his daughter to see because he wasn't raised like that by his father. Okay, if you say so. He brings up how at the time of him being with Chyna, that he was at his lowest point. He was the lowest of the low. It was horrible for him, and she was the only one who accepted him at his lowest point. I was like, okay, if you say so. He also brings up how he ignored her bad behavior, but he does realize now that they were never in love. That he was just so depressed and so sad in his low point. And he thought it was love, but it really was not. And I was like, girl, bye. He also brings up how one altercation, which is the main altercation that they keep speaking about, which is alleged that Chyna beat up on him, that she was hitting him multiple times with a metal rods while on cocaine, and she had been drinking, that he said that she had a history with this. Now, Rob said this, not me. Rob said that. Okay, now Corey, Kim, not Kim, Chris' boyfriend, the black man. He said that he had witnessed Chyna, beating him up, how he had tried to get her. I was like, what is going on? Corey, I had that, kind of diffuse the situation. I get her away from him or whatever, but I seen her beat him too with a metal rod. I'm like, what kind of metal rod was it? What happened? Not Corey. Corey, them hips are not to be trusted. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, crazy. Let's see. Rob was a damn lie. He loved him some Angela, and he didn't do, and he ain't so damn innocent. They're both toxic. I agree. I fully agree that both are toxic. Okay. I don't know. I would never in a lifestyle with a Kardashian Jenner over any black woman, even if trying to craze like that, like they trying to say. Dr. Phil always said the worst thing than being in a bad relationship for a year is being in one for a year and a day. Not for you today. But he also brought up how because we've seen her lawyers saying to him, "You're saying she beat you up with a metal rod, she put a gun in your head, she had a whole little phone cord, and tried to strangle you, but you had no bruises the following day. You were unbruised and unharmed." And he said, "Don't talk about me like I'm not here, okay? Just because there are no bruises does not mean it didn't happen," which is very, very true. A lot of men do get beat up. A lot of men get their ass beat, and it be true. So I don't want to make it seem as if he lying. I also don't feel like they're being fully honest. I feel like both Chyna and Rob had issues. I also feel like we've seen Chyna get pissed and go off on folk, but we've also seen Rob be an asshole too, a little bit. So it's hard for me to be like, okay, let's just blame Chyna. They are, to me, what they're doing is they're painting Chyna as this crazy cocaine sniffing, alcohol drinking, volatile person. And if that's what she is, then of course, if her show was canceled, or if we felt like she could ruin things, it makes sense. But my issue with that is y'all tried to separate her and him because y'all didn't like her. Period. And even seeing how Kylie was on stand, Kylie said, we know what Tiger said, that she had cut him, and Tiger said, it's like, oh, it's all this hearsay. And I think at the end of the day, y'all did, because at the end of the day, this case with them is about, did they use their influence to get the show that she was on canceled? And they did. I think that's the thing. Y'all did get a show that we know was greenlit for a second season. Y'all got to cancel because y'all felt like she did not deserve to be in y'all family. Y'all did not want her on the network. Y'all did not want to be associated with her at all. But I'm like, at that point, she had a baby by the man. She ain't going nowhere. And y'all helped Scott for all them years. And when I seen Chloe say on social, in her trial part, her trial testimony, how I felt like Chyna's toxic ways would ruin our family's dynasty or whatever. And I was like, bitch, please. I was on IG and I did a little rant about it. If Kylie banging Tiger, if Scott hot, drunk, crazy self, if third time the Tristan cheating self, if Bruce not becoming Caitlyn, if Kanye's foolishness, if Kim's dick sucking, if all these things did not ruin your brand, Chyna wouldn't ruin it. Truthfully, the only reason all this is being drug out for so long is because y'all don't like her. Period. If y'all was smart, y'all would have paid her ass off just to be quiet. But y'all want to make it seem as if we didn't do anything wrong. It was all Chyna. And I was like, it's not all Chyna. It isn't. Chyna is not some innocent bystander about. She is not at all. However, y'all did help get that show canceled. And that's what this case is about. If Rod wanted to speak on him and hers craziness, then he should not have dropped his lawsuit against her for what he says she did. Being violent, but not after him with a 6-foot pole right after a C-section. She's no. I just, saying, they treat Scott better than they treat Courtney. They always wanted Courtney to see Scott's side of things. But I was like, they on some bullshit. They on some bullshit, if you ask me. And it's because, they have control of things. And they want to control things. And that's basically what it is. And even though you also brought up how she had, on multiple occasions, that she had held a gun to his head. And I was like, well, then you was used to it. What is the crazy parts? Okay, because I would never want to get used to that, not at the all. Okay, and I'm just like, girl, but Chyna isn't helping things because we do have footage, and we've seen her act crazy. We've seen her react. Okay, but I'm like, I just need the Kardashians to not act like we didn't get anything canceled. No, we didn't do that. No, I was like, get out my fucking face. Let's get on Vivica. You know, y'all see Vivica up there. You see Vivica up there next to Puff, and between her, Puff, and Chyna. So Vivica and then was on the Cocktails with Queens, and Cocktails with Queens, she brought up how she felt like Meg should not have given an interview. Um, Regarding the shooting, you know, with her and Tory Lanez, that she should have waited to do that after the trial. And I feel like while I get her point in saying that people will now use that against her, I need to put banners up, y'all, we're talking about. Let's see, Vivica. Can't spell, y'all. It's like, what we're talking about? So, boom. I feel like I get Vivica's point in saying, hey, they gonna use this against you in your court case that's up later because you're speaking about things. They'll then say, well, you said that, you said this. And I feel like Meg has not said anything different in that interview than she said before. So it's not as if they would have a whole new, you know, story from her. I think Meg has always said that, yes, at first I said I cut my foot on glass because I wanted to protect us. The truth is, this is what happened. And that's the thing. We also heard them say that he tried to pay her off. She had said that, you know, here. So it was like, I felt like she just reiterated what she had already said, for one. But for two, just said it all in one fell swoop. And I think I think it's weird. I think it's so weird that people are questioning Meg when she is the one who got shot. It's crazy. And Vivica's saying how she should have just waited to talk. It was like, no, she should have been talked. And we also have folks saying how, well, Tory can't talk. Why can Meg do an interview, but Tory can't? Because Tory's the one who's been accused of doing something. And Tory, in my opinion, had he's had ample just chances to tell his side. He's made a choice not to do that because he's the one being accused, and he does not want to say anything that can be used, in the court of law. But he could have been said, I did not shoot her. He's never said that. He's always alluded to things that it was somebody else. So it's just weird to me. But I don't see an issue with Meg speaking up right now because, again, she did not say anything that would probably hurt her case. Now, when people was also talking about when Meg was lying when she said her and Tory did not have a sexual relationship because she paused and she laughed. And in my case, what I said was, people don't get, for women, sometimes there's a difference between having a sexual relationship and having an intimate one. Those are two different things. And I don't know if she fucked that man, but I do know while getting to know somebody, y'all can't be intimate and not be sex. So it's just weird that people are trying to consistently poke holes in any and everything that she say. And some people just are agents of chaos who will never listen to someone's story and try to hear them out. They will only hear what they want to hear and then want to twist it. But that's on them. That's on them. Right, the interview should have happened 2 years ago. I agree. Meg should have talked to the police. This is the thing about that. I think people who are, and I'm not saying you in general, because I've seen other folks do that as well. But people are forgetting that at the time when it happened in 2020, police were literally killing us for no reason. So to not understand that someone was afraid that if the LAPD, if the police over in California know that us black folks around here, I'm shot at a gun somewhere, they can just start shooting and kill us, because at that point in time, that's what was happening. So I feel like she was absolutely validated and not trusting the police. Because at that point in time, none of us did. A lot of us were terrified to get pulled over. We seen people getting shot on camera for for nothing. So I completely understand the fact that I believe Meg, and her stance in saying, I was terrified to tell them the truth because they could have been shot and killed us because it's an active gun here. So it's weird that people like to ignore the reason she's telling y'all she was afraid to tell the police what had happened. Because the police was shooting us left and right at that point in time. This was in 2020 when everything was craziness. Complete craziness, okay? And so I'm like, her fear was real. So we should, what? Honey, hold on. I think they probably just taking out my trash, but when I hear noise and stuff, I'll be happy to move. I gotta be making sure they're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, just to come get me. You know, this is my trash can. Luckily, we have valet trash people who come to my door and get my trash. Anyway, but Meg's fear to me is real and valid. So I don't mind people who say after she was at home or whatever, why didn't she bring them then? Okay, I'll get that. But I fully agree and I fully understand why she did not tell them initially. Okay. But I mean, I'm ready for the trial, okay? Because so much is going on. Now let's get on Diddy. Diddy signed a record deal. And I was like, why is Diddy signing? I gotta figure out who it was. He signed a record deal. I can't spell record right now because you know I be googling stuff with Motown, and I was like, why the fuck they wait? Who said that? Who want that? That shouldn't happen. Diddy don't need no deal with nobody. Okay, Diddy don't need that because Diddy be on bullshit. Let's see. Diddy signs a record deal. I just want y'all to be able to know what we're talking about because I don't have no graphics. And so it is what it is. But anyway, Diddy signing a record deal. Girl, take it down and put it back up. Remove. There we go. So I feel like nobody should want Diddy on a label. Okay, so Diddy Inc. did with Motown planning to release a new album under that label. And I'm like, but why? For what? Okay. I don't want new music from Diddy. I loved the what was the group name? Dirty Money. I loved him and Dirty Money with him and Dawn, and I thought her name was Kalina. But I'm like, no. I don't want to see him make a song. I think Diddy ain't paid people the money that he owes them enough to be able to get a record deal with somebody else. I'm like, for what? We don't want it. Who asked for this? Not I. Said the cats. Okay, right? Why do people still go there? They need to stop. He is toxic. You know, I didn't know either. Not at all. But I mean, what kind of music? If y'all had never heard the album Last Train to Paris with the Dirty Money, that's a good album. But that's because it was him and two other people. Okay, him by himself, no thank you. But I mean, is y'all checking for Diddy new music? I'm not. I'm leave that be too. Who would trust Diddy enough to work with him? Honey, I would hope nobody. I know I don't. But I was confused. I was like, well, why would that even happen? It doesn't make any sense to me. Because it was just stupid. Okay, it was just stupid. Now let's move on. I'm trying to move on because again, the panel was tonight at 9:13. I got like 15 minutes to do that. Let's get into Tammy beefing with Court. I hope her name's spelled right. I really do. So y'all know Benzino, and I had been leaving the story over here, and I didn't want to touch it. But y'all know Benzino and 50 Cent have been going back and forth because Benzino called 50 Cent a rat, you know, and I was like, sometimes I don't follow 50, so I be like whatever and whatnot. But seeing Benzino and 50 beef, so where 50 then, you know what, I'm gonna hire your dog because Benzino has been, in my opinion, taking too much attention away from his daughter. He's been doing too much to get himself attention and kind of putting his name with his daughter. That's old bullshit. And I feel like he needs to be stopped immediately. Okay, right up to now. And he was posting about this and posting about that with Coy, which made 50 respond. And 50 then said, I'm going to book your daughter to be on my shows. I'm like, fine, I don't really care. I don't really care. And so Tammy was on social media, I think it was on the Shade Room. And Tammy commented and said, oh Lord, it's going to get crazy. We all know 50 ain't wrapped too tight. And somebody replied to Tammy saying that, oh, whatever, it'll be different if he was coming at your daughters. And Tammy then said, well, my daughter's bad in their business. They don't be, involved in all this bullshit. Which then made Court respond back to Tammy saying how, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need to be over there, y'all adult bitches, leave us alone. And I like how Tammy responded back and said, it's crazy how young folks can't comprehend when someone is supporting them. Because Tammy's comment was in support of Coy, saying Benzino should not be beefing with 50 because 50 ain't wrapped too tight, which could then hurt the daughter's career if she's caught up in that same bullshit. And people sometimes want to read into things. I'm like, that ain't even what it was, okay? And I was like, what's going on? Just leave it be. Right, 50 and everyone. That's why I don't follow that man at all. I heard a bit of the diss track, and I'm like, girl, I'm leave that be. But I just feel like Coy has been involved in more shit recently than anyone else, and I don't know why. Okay, because it's weird. I have not heard her album, but I wish her daddy would leave her name out of his mouth so that she won't keep getting into it with other people. And that's just weird to me. Okay, that's to me. I want to also mention SWV. SWV has gotten a deal. They were trying to do a biopic. Okay, and so their deal finally went through. I think it was picked up by by somebody. So we will be getting a SWV biopic. The same way we got a TLC biopic. We have been waiting for the Escape biopic too. I feel like we don't know enough about what happened with SWV, so I'm very interested in seeing a biopic about them because we only know basically nothing. Like we don't know anything. So as long as it is a true biopic, I think SWV is also behind it. So I'm hoping we get that sometime next year. And I don't want it to be like a little one. I want it to be like a 3-parter because it's 3 members. So it should be like a 3-parter to make sure we get all the information. Basically, let's touch on Bambi and Mama D. Bambi and Mama D, who, in my opinion, I don't know what to make of it because they have always been beefing. And I feel like you should just not beef with some people who it's just not that, not wrapped too tight. And to me, Mama D ain't wrapped too tight on some days. So y'all know Shay Bucket Johnson is pregnant. And Mama D was at her baby shower or whatever, and people in the comments section going off, are you wrong for, supporting Shay? If that's, Scrappy's ex, Scrappy not married to Bambi, that's mess of the sea. And Mama D was in the comment section replying, saying that, well, the shit. First of all, that ain't true. Bambi don't like me. Bambi has created this, divide between me, her, and my son. You saying I support Shay because she supports me. And so Mama D then put up a screenshot text from Bambi. Bambi said, keep that same energy, you know what I'm saying, when you see me. And I'm like, nah, she threatened Mama D. What is going on? So when Bambi did an interview with somebody, I got to find it. She said, first of all, Mama D be on bullshit. Second of all, some of the shit from the show is scripted. They are actors. So sometimes the beef and stuff is fake. And I'm like, we know that. But I'm like, I also feel like you can't be upset when folks believe what you put out as your reality. But in hindsight, it's true that you already have issues. And that part is real. I think how they set up the scenes for it to play out is bullshit. But I do think your Mama D is on foolishness. And then we find out that Mama D and Scrappy ain't really talking. And I'm like, I feel like you hate our shade may not help that. But I also think Mama D has never really seen it for Bambi. And I think Bambi don't get no fucks. And so that sometimes creates a more of a divide. But I blame both Bambi and Mama D. Because we can't just expect Bambi to accept Mama D's funky ass attitude. But at the same time, we can't expect Bambi to not want to respect her husband's mom. And that's on that. But I think both Mama D and Bambi out here on bullshit. Okay, I'm like, is the new season coming up? What's going on? Okay, because it has to be something to make us, not us, but make them be in the news. Now, we do know that Shay's baby shower and her thing coming up is being filmed for something. We don't know what. We don't know if it's for Love and Hip Hop. We don't know if she got her own baby special. We don't know what's going on. But thing that she's doing is being, maybe for Zeus. I don't know. But again, I feel like somebody's show coming up, and this is just advertisement for that. It's promotion. Okay, it's promotion. I want to touch on crazy ass. I'm probably gonna, because I'm not gonna get on Nene right now, because y'all, Nene said everybody did something to somebody fine. Robin said she got Karen blocked, and she also has Monique blocked. I ain't surprised. I'm sure Monique got you blocked as well. Girl, fuck you. But let's get into a little bit of Love and Hip Hop foolishness or whatever. Arionne, little coleslaw, was out here on her little IG live talking shit as usual. And she was talking about how boring, Love and Huntsville is. Let's listen to what she had to say. Call of the Slaw.
I know y'all that's been listen, what she's just saying, you weren't lying, you carried the show, it's just not interesting anymore, you made the show. And granted, I was not on the show, but the way they talked about me, I might as well have been. I tried to watch that shit. I'm trying to give y'all some reviews. That shit's so goddamn boring. I'm like, I guess it was interesting talking about me. Is that why you haven't done any YouTube videos? No, I have done some YouTube videos, y'all, but it be giving boring. The show, like, I be trying to get into it, but I'm just like, but see, I done missed all the seasons that y'all done seen, because mind you, when I start trying to do YouTube videos, I start watching from this season, so that's what I seen. Like, I haven't seen no more, but I'm gonna be honest, prior to me doing Tasha K, I seen one reunion episode. It was like a part 3. I seen one, and that was a little juicy, that was a little interesting, but who was they talking about? They were talking about me, so that's why. But it was interesting, but I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into it like y'all, but I just be looking like.
So, you are saying that you can't do a YouTube channel because the one show you want to review, Love and Huntsville, is boring because they're not talking about you. You're boring, but people who are entertaining can find ways to make you entertaining while teasing you. You can't be a YouTuber, okay? And I'm like, to say I was gonna try to do YouTube, I was gonna bring you a show, but it's boring. Then that means you can't be a YouTuber. You don't have to have interesting content to be an interesting person. Okay? You're basic bitch. And I was like, she just aggravates me. And how she, first of all, how is you only want to review Love and Huntsville? You don't watch no other show. You don't have nothing else going on in life for you to talk about on a YouTube channel. You are the one who put together a little promo of you and goddamn tea set saying, I'm going to be spilling the tea. You ain't got no tea. You out of tea. Ain't no sugar, ain't no salt, ain't no water, ain't no nothing. Get out of my fucking. Anyway, leave her be. Okay, now not only did she say some foolishness shit, not Mama D, Wanda. Wanda was out here, honey, saying some things. Let's get into Wanda stuff. And after this, I'm going to end my live because again, we have the panel coming on. But let's listen to Wanda and her foolish comments.
But yeah, somebody tell y'all know everybody always calling me because they don't never let me see it myself. Everybody always calling me and saying Tisha got to go on there and defend you for something. What Tisha got to defend me about? Because I said to shoot. I was talking about my daughter. Like I said, everybody see the glory. Nobody knows the story. And what I said, and I meant what I said. And it didn't supposed to be the way I said it on TV. It's supposed to be another way around. I said, don't F with bees that cannot buy shoes that comes in a box. Now, that's the way I said it.
That ain't what you said. That's what you probably meant. What you said was some other shit.
That's the way it should have been said. Don't mess with those type of people that cannot buy shoes that comes in a box.
Why? Y'all were poor in the projects. Okay, and I'm pretty sure ain't none of y'all shoes come in boxes back then. So we shouldn't mess with you either.
You know, there's some goodwill people.
Goodwill people? Goodwill people. Wanda.
You too expensive for that t-shirt. You too high class.
No, she not. She isn't. Anyone who's saying to not deal with people who just don't have money is crazy. To not say don't deal with goodwill people, meaning they are getting, things from a resale shop or because they're lower income. I'm like, but you at one point was lower income. You can't tell me different.
You too high class. You step too high for these type of people. Don't mess with those type of people.
But why girl?
They can't walk in the shoes that you have walked in.
We don't want Marcel wife shoes. Not today.
Leave them alone. Cut ties with them. That part. And I meant that. I meant that when I told them that, and I meant what I said. I do meant what I said, yep. And I shouldn't even say that part because y'all will see it play out on the show. But yeah, I want to come and clear that up. When I said that Tisha cannot F with B's that cannot buy shoes that comes in a box, that's what I meant about it. That's exactly what I meant. Don't mess with those type of people. She walked too high. Nobody can never fit the shoes Tisha wear. They can never fit the shoes that Tisha walk around in. Never. She too expensive for them. So a lot of people she don't know what she meant. Yep, a girlfriend Tisha told me about that one day, and she was like, she don't keep up mess. And I took it to another level. She don't F with people that cannot buy shoes in a box. So yeah. And I see a lot of y'all talking about Kiki, and they talking about Kiki jealous of Tisha, Tisha jealous of Kiki. It's none of that. It's not that at all. And what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna get on nobody's show and talk about my niece. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm just not gonna do that. That's not me. I'm just not gonna do that. Yep, I want to go in on her. And if it come to it that I have to go in on her, I will let her know, but I'm gonna let her know, because y'all know. Everybody already know the way I handle things. So no, that's my niece still. But I see a lot of with one of the bloggers got the thing whole twisted all the way around. She want to say that my brother don't speak to me. Me and my brother is mad about something. Me and my brother is trying to be competition with my niece. My brother love his niece like he love his daughter. I love my daughter like I love my niece. And me and my brothers never have had any beef. And when Kiki said what she said, I don't even know where she get that from. I really don't. And if me and my brother argue, fuss, and fight, I guarantee you we'll never go one day without making up the same day. I guarantee you that. I bet you that. We never had an argument that goes on for months or 2 months or 3 months. Never. So I'm going to clear that up. Me and my brother, my sister, my cousin, none of us. My mama whole family. That's on Kiki's side of her family, y'all. That's on her side of her family. She getting all that on her side of the family. So don't listen to all of that. That's baloney. They're coming on another side of the family. They ain't got nothing to do with my mama immediate family. We are very close, and we always will be. That's not a cousin in my mama family. In my mama family that growed up around my mama, in my mama house, whether it's a brother child or whether it's a sister child or whatever. Every last one of Tisha's cousins is very close. Very close. I promise you they are. Every last one of them. That's why Kiki hurting right now, because she know this. She know it. She know. They are very close. So, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Tisha and Kiki, but they know what time it is, both of them. They know what time it is, and we don't sugarcoat neither one of them. No, we do not. We do not sugarcoat neither one of them. I'm not taking side because what Kiki talking about, Kiki is living in the past. Kiki always have lived in the past. What happened in the past? I can't change the past. That between her mother, and her grandmother to change that. That don't have anything to do with us on my mama's side of the family. And my brother would never talk about his niece. Never. So I will say that. My brother would never talk about his niece. So I don't know where Kiki getting all this mess from. She's stirring up more mess and more mess and more mess. Talking about me and my brother was beefing. Kiki never stayed with my brother. Never stayed with my brother. Never. Her folks thought they was more than our folks, okay? Her folks thought they was more than our folks. So when y'all y'all getting all this shit twisted, baby, you getting it twisted. It's not nothing like that. When she was talking, she was just saying what we've been through or what Tisha been through. And you can't never walk in her shoes. You can never walk in Tisha's shoes and still stand up and do the things that girl doing. You can never. And I'm keeping it real with you. And that's everybody on that show. Yes, wrong is wrong. And my thing is, if it's something happened 7 years ago, you should have kept it in the past. Now, you want your business to get out in the streets. I mean, that's fine if that's what you want. But she's never going to tell it. I'm never going to tell it. And Tisha would never tell it. That's how we is. That's how we roll. Now, if Kiki want to tell her own business, tell it, Kiki. Tell it. Or get somebody else on the show to tell it. Because I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I don't give a fuck how many dollars they offer me. I just will not do. I'm not a sellout when it comes down to my family. I'm just not a sellout. I'm not. So you will never get that from me. I love what I do. I love to go out and have a good time, go out of town, enjoy my life, and I ain't got time for the mess. Yeah. But no, you don't have to worry about that. Everything is cool on our end. And I think Tisha cool on her end. And Kiki cool on her end. So, yeah. Pick at another family. They may beef a little bit. I don't know. My brother, you cannot pay him to come on TV. You cannot pay him enough to come on TV to disgrace his sister or to talk about his brother. We don't do that. We just don't do that. So that's a lie. That's a lie. You're going to catch a lot of people on a lot of lies because we just don't do that. Whatever we got to talk to each other about, that between me and him, me and her, my sister. But we would never come on TV to disgrace each other. We don't do that. We just don't. No, it would never happen. We love each other. My mama would turn over in her grave if she even thought that. Yes, that part. My mama don't play.
Anyway, as y'all see, Wanda's on bullshit. Okay, Wanda around here causing all kind of trouble. Okay, what's the difference in could and why she could instead of cool? Wanda is a lot of things instead of other things, a word that we know. Okay, but anyway, y'all know the panel was about to start over on Niecy Dixon's channel. So I'm going to get off of here. I hope y'all enjoyed my little live, okay? I wish I was more prepared like usual. Look, I just did not have nothing prepared, y'all, because it's been a long day. However, okay, I appreciate y'all for being here, okay, having a good time with me and whatnot. I'll have more reviews up tomorrow and this weekend. I will be live, more than likely, right after the Housewives of Atlanta premiere. So Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, like 9:15. I'll have a little quick chit chat live, a little after show chit chat live for the Housewives of Atlanta. The panel, as I said, is right now. We'll be starting in a few minutes on Niecy Dixon's channel. So come on over there and have a good time with us and whatnot. Okay. But thank y'all for being here. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share the video as well. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. I am hilarious. Do that all day. Gotta go, y'all. I love you all. Good time be had by all. And whatnot. We got to most of my topics now. We got to most of my things. So that's what matters. Okay. As we all know, as Kathy said, it's always a good time. Okay. And thank you for going live before the OLP thing. Okay. But I will see y'all shortly over on Neezy's channel. Love you all. Be safe, be happy, and be, you know what I'm saying? Just have a good time. Gotta go. Peace.